Now, the massive Israeli bombings on Lebanon risk blowing the fragile ceasefire apart. Now, Iran has said that Lebanon is an inseparable part of the truce conditions. The United States and Israel have asserted that the ally of Iran has never been part of the ceasefire. Netanyahu claims that the negotiations will now focus on disarming Hezbollah and establishing peace between Israel and Lebanon. With the stage now set for the high-stakes U.S.-Iran talks in Pakistan, our next report explores how Lebanon has now become a bone of contention in this very, very fragile ceasefire. Take a look at this report.
We still have objectives to complete, and we will achieve them, either through agreement or through renewed fighting, because we are ready to return to battle at any moment required. Our finger is on the trigger.
This strongly worded message by Netanyahu is a clear ultimatum to Iran and its allies. A chilling warning that Israel will continue to strike Hezbollah, wherever necessary, with force, precision and determination. It's the second day of the fragile ceasefire between Israel, US and Iran, but the explosions in Lebanon have put this truce on a knife edge. The IDF claims to have killed a close advisor and nephew of Hezbollah chief Naim Qassem as it expands its offensive on Hezbollah in Lebanon. On ground, the situation looks even more grim. Charred vehicles in rubble-strewn streets, broken bridges, buildings reduced to dust. Destruction and devastation grips the war-torn country. Lebanese government has called it a massacre. Israel says it struck 100 targets in 10 minutes. Fighter jets rained down death and destruction. Over 200 people dead, about 1,000 are injured. Many others feared buried in this rubble.
There's something unbelievable, destruction, very massive destruction. I mean, even someone who isn't afraid would become afraid. I feel fear and anxiety. Where is this country headed? What are we going to do with our lives? Where are we staying? And where are we going? No one knows what's going to happen. We have children, livelihoods, property. People want to live. Enough. We've had enough of war.
I did not have time even to call all my friends or family. The majority of my family are still living in the south. Some of them were able to leave, some of them did not have a destination, and the infrastructure, as you know, and the situation is very catastrophic, again from also a humanitarian angle. So you start to feel like I'm looking for my safety, for the safety of my small family.
As the fighting rages on, Hezbollah is also striking back. The Iran-backed group targeted an Israeli military vessel off the Lebanese coast with a cruise missile. These images were released by Hezbollah, showing off its arsenal. The Lebanon confusion has emerged as a major sticking point. Iran asserts strikes on its closest ally can destroy the truce. Tehran insists that the end to fighting in Lebanon is at the core of its ceasefire conditions. But Netanyahu and Trump are assertive, claiming that Lebanon was never part of the ceasefire deal. Yet the US is urging Iran not to break the truce over strikes on Lebanon.
Look, if Iran wants to let this negotiation fall apart in a conflict where they were getting hammered over Lebanon, which has nothing to do with them and which the United States never once said was part of the ceasefire, that's ultimately their choice. We think that would be dumb, but that's their choice.
The US and Iran, after 40 days of fighting, are all set to meet. The leaders from both countries are scheduled to arrive in Pakistan's capital, along with other points of disagreements. There are apprehensions that the diplomatic breakthrough could snap over the continued Israeli attacks on Lebanon. Bureau Report, WION World is One.